The blare of police sirens shattered the serene afternoon on Maple Street. 2 officers approached me on my front porch, their expressions grim. I stood alone, package in hand, stunned. A woman with a carefully manicured blonde bob on the other side of the street pointed at me as if she'd spotted Bigfoot. "That's him! That's the burglar I warned you about!" she shrieked, dashing across the street. "He doesn't even live here." One hand of an officer hovered near his gun. "Sir, we need identification. There have been reports of packages stolen." I looked at the box in my arms. My name, my address. "This is my package. I live here. Just moved here last week." "That is a lie," the woman sneered. "I am the president of the HOA. I know everyone here." That was my official welcome to Karen, the hellish HOA president. 7 days. That was all it took to decide I was her newest problem. The moment I set foot in Oakwood Estates, I was warned. Even the realtor handed me the HOA manual with a chuckle and a whispered, "Good luck." On day 2, while I was unpacking, Karen stood across the street, arms crossed, scowling. Later in the day, I found a notice on my door. Personal items can't be viewed from the street for more than 24 hours. No signature, though, and the message had been delivered. And then there was the package fiasco. I received a notice that afternoon. A delivery, an order of personalized mugs I'd mailed as a housewarming gift to myself. I stepped outside. The package sat directly on my doormat. As I stooped to pick it up, I heard, "Hey, stop right there." Karen marched out onto the street, phone clutched in her hand, snapping photos of me. "I got you now. I knew it was you." "Excuse me?" I was stunned. "This is my package. I live here." "A likely story," she sneered. "The Pattersons live here. You're not them." "The Pattersons moved out. I bought this house. I'm Michael Chen." I turned the box over, clearly labeled with my name and this address. Karen didn't even glance. "I'm calling the police." Flashing lights in seconds. Police at my doorstep. Crowd of neighbors outside. Karen did a melodramatic play-by-play with the police officers. "He's been stealing packages. I've got photos. He matches the suspect description in the HOA email I circulated. Black tee, black shirt. That's it." "Sir, could you please show ID?" the officer asked. I gave them my driver's license, pulled out the tag on the box, even offered to pull out my closing documents. Karen continued to rant. He could have made all of this up. Had a package delivered just to look innocent. The bystanders shifted uncomfortably. And then I pulled out my phone. "Here's the confirm order, dated. Here's the doorbell cam footage of the delivery." And me retrieving it. The second officer went through everything, nodded. "It checks out. The package is his." Karen was furious. "You don't understand. I'm the HOA president." The officer glared at her. "Ma'am, do you have any actual proof he's swiped something?" "He fits the description," which was dark clothing. That's when things began to spin around. An elderly neighbor walked up. "Karen, the Pattersons moved. I saw the moving van last week. They informed us. This young man bought the property." He smiled at me, a kindly smile. "Welcome to the neighborhood?" Karen's face reddened. "He lied to you all. Call Mike. The Pattersons would never." "That's it," the officer snapped. "You filed a false report. That's a felony." Karen made one last attempt. "The HOA will be hearing about your case, Mr. Chen. We have rules about what kind of people can live here." The officer stepped between us. "That comment borders on harassment. Go home, now." Karen slammed out, shutting her door so forcefully that she sent her wreath off the hook. Neighbors congregated around me, apologizing, bearing cookies, and relating their own Karen stories. 3 days later, I got a letter. There had been an emergency HOA meeting to address security issues. The meeting was packed, standing room only. The board voted 6-1 to remove Karen as president. Misuse of authority. Jeopardy to the public. Destructive to community tranquility. Then the bombshell dropped. Another neighbor's security footage showed Karen herself stealing packages from porches. Not once, 3 times. Always when no one was home. She'd been staging the thefts, to justify installing an expensive security system sold by her brother-in-law. She was charged with mail theft, a federal crime, up to 5 years in prison, up to $250,000 in fines. When they confronted her, she whispered, "But I'm the HOA president." Not anymore.